Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How is it going? So tonight,
Woo!
we're going to do a triathlon for our dear Michael Colford. Thank you so much for requesting some SUZANNE Vega.
Yes.
Like, it's been a while.
It has.
Right?
It has been a while. Mm-hmm. And you and I have only done one song together, which was Luca.
Yes. I think that's the most watched video on the channel because it is Luca and it is
of SUZANNE,
and it's a very important song.
It is.
We kind of messed up on the song because
bad.
it's such a
like an upbeat
kind of happy sounding song. The music, but the lyrics are obviously about violence, and we totally missed the mark. We totally ignored the lyrics, and we paid the price. So
I think we'll have lyrics.
We smartened up with that video.
We totally did. That taught us a lesson. Yeah. And thank you again so much to Michael for sponsoring this through our Buy Me a Coffee page. It was so great to see your name come up and your request and your kind words and support as always. So thank you very much for that throughout the years. And Nick has done a lot more SUZANNE Vega than I have, both for Michael and for JK.
JK, yes.
And this song specifically, Marlene On The Wall, which is the first song of our triathlon of songs. You have heard this song before for JK, or I'm sorry, for Michael. And then we're going to be doing Blood Makes Noise from 99.9 and Witch from Flying with Angels.
Perfect.
So Michael included some information. So if you guys don't mind, I'll read it as the songs kind of come up. So the first one that we're starting with, Marlene On The Wall from her 1985 self-titled album. It was her debut single from that album as well.
Nice.
The song was her first top 40 hit in the UK. So very cool to know. Thank you so much, Michael.
You did say Nick reacted to this one a very long time ago. And so I mean, I don't even know if I can remember because I'm not really like listening to SUZANNE Vega on a daily basis.
Yes,
so,
exactly. So thank you all so much for being here, for joining us. Big thank you, of course, to Michael for sponsoring this, but also to you guys for listening to this and sharing your time. We appreciate you guys. If you're enjoying the video at any time, please don't forget to give it a like, leave some comments with your thoughts, maybe subscribe if you think you'd like to see us again. But let's get started with Marlene On The Wall, and I will pull up the lyrics.
Yes, please.
Even if I am in love with you, all this to say, what's it to you? Observe the blood, the rose tattoo of the fingerprint on me from you. Other evidence has shown that you and I are still alone. We skirt around the danger zone and don't talk about it lately. Marlena watches from the wall, her mocking smile says it all. She records the rise and fall of every soldier passing, but the only soldier now is me. I'm fighting things I cannot see. I think it's called my destiny that I am changing. Marlena on the wall.
Marlena.
Well, I walked to your house in the afternoon by the butcher shop with a sawdust strewn. Don't give away the goods too soon is what she might have told me. And I tried so hard to resist when you held me in your handsome fist and reminded me of the night we kissed and of why I should be leaving. Marlena watches from the wall, her mocking smile says it all. She records the rise and fall of every soldier passing, but the only soldier now is me. I'm fighting things I cannot see. I think it's called my destiny that I am changing. Marlena on the wall.
Her style is so unique.
So good.
Can you stop? I'm like solo. Beautiful.
Whenever you want, just.
Yeah, no.
Marlena watches from the wall. Her mocking smile says it all.
I just wanted to like
acknowledge
the style she has, like the almost like the way she sings, but in a talkative, like she almost narrates.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And obviously I've noticed this before, but I've never really talked about it. I just appreciate that she does it. It's so different. Or maybe we have heard something similar, but I really like her voice. It's so very calm.
Yes.
And then she does sing and elongate the words.
Yeah.
And she obviously is in the way she takes the melody of the lyrics, you know, over the chords. But I love that she just like does this whole, I don't even know what you call it, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Like
her
Paul
phrasing
Simon does it.
Yeah.
Like he talks instead of singing. There's a lot of singers who do this talkative singing, and I think it really works.
Yeah, I
and
totally
then that
agree.
solo.
That was good.
Yeah. So just wanting to talk about that really quickly.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay.
So let's go back. But beautiful, huh? Beautiful lyrics.
Very nice. I love the vibe. Also feels, you know, nostalgic, and I feel like she's telling me a story while having such a sweet and powerful voice. Very nice.
Marlene watches from the wall. Her mocking smile says it all. She records the rise and fall of every soldier passing. But the only soldier now is me. I'm fighting things I cannot see. I think it's called my destiny that I am changing.
So she does.
On the wall.
There you go.
And the bass and the drums also
And
very.
if I am in love with you, all this to say, what's it to you? Observe the blood, the rose tattoo of the fingerprints on me from you. Other evidence has shown that you and I are still alone. We skirt around the danger zone and don't talk about it later. And I tried so hard to resist when you held me in your handsome fist and reminded me of the night we kissed and of why I should be leaving. Marlene watches from the wall. Her mocking smile says it all. She records the rise and fall of every man who's been here. But the only one here now is me. I'm fighting things I cannot see. I think it's called my destiny that I am changing, 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 changing. Marlene watches from the wall. Her mocking smile says it all as she records the rise and fall of every soldier passing. But the only soldier now is me. I'm fighting things I cannot see. I think it's called my destiny that I am changing. Marlene on the wall.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow. That's how you make a song, huh?
That was so good. So powerful.
Yeah. So good. And I can't really say, oh, I remembered this one. I remembered the chorus. I remembered the melody. It's so long ago. You know, it's really difficult to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful.
But very beautiful songwriting and the way that she phrases things, and there's some sort of hidden, like there's some metaphors in there, of course.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And yeah, her voice and just the softness of the music around her, like the choices of how subtle the guitar sounds and the drumming, also just they're accompanying her voice. They're not there to take a spotlight, but it is nice that there was a solo in there. There didn't have to be, I don't think, but it was nice.
And I love even the last note ended like on a major chord, like a happy note, you know. So that was kind of like a nice touch. There's a lot of detail that you kind of like, I think, get with repeated listens. But I really like that her voice is almost like, it's not invasive at all. You can just like put this on and in the background and, you know, read or maybe reading, I don't know, but you know, do stuff. And it's very relaxing music. It's like not like something dramatic is happening. It's just like, I love that her music is very tranquilo.
Yeah, tranquil. Calm.
Yeah, it's
peaceful.
very calming and peaceful. And her voice, you know, it's like she's not trying to impress anybody.
No.
You know, it's just like, this is what I have.
Yeah.
And she just impresses more with the lyrics, you know. It's not like, the voice is not like
like
you know
Whitney Houston or something that she's trying to like show her range or anything.
Yeah.
It's more like,
and
I can write, I can also sing very beautifully, and
I like that simplicity.
Yeah,
you know,
me
I really
too.
dig it.
Me too. Absolutely. I'm always looking for new female artists to get into, so this is a good one. I also very much like the name Marlena, because when I read it, obviously Marlene isn't as beautiful as Marlena, you know? I feel.
So the song was Marlena.
That's how she pronounced it. Marlena on the wall.
And you know what's so funny? I always thought that she was German.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is English, right?
And then Vega, the last name Vega, is Spanish. But I always thought that the first time I heard her, and I didn't even know that her name was SUZANNE Vega, was that da 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 da
Tom's Diner.
And that when she started singing, like I don't know why I thought she had like an accent.
Yes, I think you've told me about this before. I think I've said
this story on the channel as well. Like I thought she was German.
Yeah.
But she's not.
So she's not.
She is like English or American?
American.
Well, she doesn't really have like an American accent. It's a very subtle accent.
And look at this. She'll be in Germany in a month.
Dresden.
So that's funny. Funny coincidence there.
Yeah. I just thought that she sounded German, but hey, obviously the first time I heard this, I don't know.
Yeah. So
maybe it was because it was more like spoken. Like da ba ba da, like when she sings. I don't know the lyrics, but the lyrics of Tom's Diner is also very spoken. So I thought, oh, maybe she's German. You know my young mind.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's okay.
But hey, it's okay.
Well, because I don't think you have to like explain. I think it's normal that sometimes we think certain things without any reason to think them. We just do.
Maybe some people think she's a Russian. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, she could totally be.
She looks a little bit Scandinavian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is she a redhead? Natural?
There's a lot of different hair colors here. There's this one, like a total brown. So I don't know what her natural hair color is.
She looks beautiful.
So let's go with Blood Makes Noise from 99.9 F. That sounds funny because I want to say like .fm.
Yeah.
99.9.
99.6. We had a really famous, not famous, but I think the only radio channel that we had was 99.5, right?
Pero 99.9 was EXA.
Oh, really?
EXA FM.
In Puerto
99.9.
Oh,
Solo
wow.
éxitos. And then it was 98.9, 98.9.
And then literally we returned, like, 15 years later? They played the same music.
Yeah.
That we when we left, they were playing a certain type of music, and when we came back, the same music.
Same music. Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people are like, you guys lived under a rock. Yeah, we did.
We lived under the same hits.
We lived under a rock within a bubble.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Michael said Vega released Blood Makes Noise as the second single. It was quite a departure from her usual sounds, incorporating industrial style sounds. The song went to #1 on the U.S. Modern Rocks Tracks chart.
Okay.
Modern
Let's
Rock
check it out.
Tracks chart. Okay.
Tongue twister.
Oh yeah.
Industrial, like.
Yeah, literally. Heavy machinery.
The bass.
I'd like to help you, doctor, yes, I really, really would. But the din in my head, it's too much and it's no good. I'm standing in a windy tunnel, shouting through the roar. And I'd like to give the information, asking for what blood makes noise. It's a ringing in my ear, blood makes noise.
Yeah, the bass is so good.
I can really hear you in the thickening of fear.
Literally, like you said, heavy machinery is like. But beautiful bass.
I think that you might want to know the details and the facts, but there's something in my blood denies the memory of the
The way she says that all with one breath is crazy.
Some electric guitar, but random. Very good idea.
Very
this
good.
Whole like. That's quite a bass walker.
Yes. Oh wow.
Very short.
Already a fade out. Very long fade out.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Totally different.
Yeah, totally different.
But good nonetheless.
Good, yeah. And also the message about, you know, yeah, I guess fear and, you know, it is what it is, you know, things that go through your head. But are you going to say anything about the lyrics?
Yeah, I can. I totally can.
No. I was just like, because you looked at me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm just, I just was listening to what you were saying.
It's okay. No. So really quickly, I love that she took an idea. I think the bass was
totally
the bass, right? The bass was almost like the bass of the song. The doom. But I love this whole, I could literally see like some Lego figurines.
Me too.
Like,
I thought I was in the middle of like a factory.
A factory, yeah.
You know, just like hearing everything, but very cool.
But I love how she created that on a keyboard, you know, this whole sound, this industrial sound. And again, very fast, almost like, I wouldn't call it rap because was it rhyming?
It was.
Yeah. Like ear, beer, you. Let's see.
Yeah,
but
roar, for,
but I love
wood,
that,
good.
I love that sometimes that it only rhymes on the fourth phrase.
You don't have to rhyme every time when you're.
That I love it even more when it's like it says good and then maybe. Yeah. I don't know. A couple of bars later, it rhymes with whatever, you know. Yeah. Hood or I don't know. If it's constantly rhyming, then it becomes a little bit like predictable. Yes. You know. So I love when they rhyme on a like there's no pattern with the rhyming. But yeah, it was a really cool, very short song. How long was this?
2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Wow, and then
20 of those were fade out.
Yeah.
Literally, I looked and there was 2 minutes and 8 seconds and the fade out was already starting.
You could also make a really cool video for this. And I mean, it is a shorter song by design. You know, she decided to make it a shorter song and it worked. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So.
Totally. I enjoyed it very much. And also, especially after the song that we just heard, you know, seeing how different she can be and how she kind of kept up with the times, because the 1985 and the 1992, you know, like Michael said, a little bit more industrial, and it was just kind of like.
I remember a song by U2 that is called Daddy's Gonna Fix My Car or something. I really don't remember it like so well, but I think, and you can also hear like goom, ksh, goom, goom.
Oh wow!
Like this, almost like hammer, like rhythm, and I don't know, and it really reminded me of U2. And I'm not an expert on U2 at all, but I had this, I don't know what it's called, Utopia. I don't know, but there's one album that came out somewhere in the 90s, and I don't know how I even got it. I just had it. You know how you sometimes have CDs?
Especially when you were living with your parents. Suddenly
somebody brought it to the house. They maybe left it, and then it ended up in your collection. So that's the way this U2 ended up. And I would listen to it now and then, but I wasn't like a fan. But there was a song that had this kind of like
I think that was very much up and coming in the 90s. You know, just experimenting with the keyboard sounds and making it sound like electro and you know, so yeah, but very cool that she was able to come out with this and that it came out as a single. So I appreciate that. And by the way, the album, I said it was 99.9 F, but it's 99.9 degrees. Oh, okay. So that it's degrees and then Fahrenheit. So I got that from Michael's email. So thank you very much. So the next song is Witch from her 10th album, Flying with Angels, released just a year ago in May of 2025.
Oh my God.
Vega still sounds amazing and her songwriting remains complex and intricate. I saw her tour last year. I've seen her perform live several times and she's still putting on phenomenal shows. Nice. In fact, she's touring Europe now, but unfortunately she was in Spain just a few weeks ago. I was looking at her tour dates and I was like, okay, that's weird that she's not coming to Spain. Like she's going to Germany, UK, Belgium, so she's Finland.
Not Spain, no Spain?
Like you said, she was in Spain a few weeks ago. So she was already in Spain.
Oh, she was already here.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of weird that she didn't, like, you know, because I have this app that's called Band in Town. Maybe we don't have the style of music.
I think that's it.
Because I only get like rock.
Yeah, me too. We should update that because we might miss out on some things. So let's go with Witch.
Witch. Let's go.
Thank you.
2025.
Michael. I know. I'm excited. That's a big jump, huh? And her 10th album.
He looks great.
Going along our usual path.
Wow.
My love and I on an ordinary
Wow, her voice sounds even better.
Yeah.
Before me I see a person turn. I begin to pray.
Really good.
She stares me in the eye so bold. She sees him, then she makes her pitch. I feel the air become bone cold in the light of other ages is the witch.
Oof. Nice.
Nice and delay. Slapback echo.
Very good.
Nice drums.
What witch hit this switch, striking him down not only
there's not
once, but
the
twice.
lyrics are not.
I know.
Into two sides, before and after with a terrible price. What witch sent this glitch into the brain? A cranial surprise. Stuck down, his stuttering frown. She's hitting him twice as he tries again to rise. What fate decreed this state of blunt shock despair? You mute the man because you can, leaving everybody all stunned and standing there.
Very cool. I like it.
She
lot of more instruments. Very good. You know, it must be difficult to be an artist that was so famous in the 80s, like 4 decades ago.
Yeah.
And to still to come out with something original. And now, I mean, in 2026, what is music even like? What is trending?
I know.
What is even like the style?
I know.
I haven't figured it out.
How do you even decide like which style you're going for? Do you stick to what you like, or do you add a little bit of like what's around?
Yeah, because you don't want to sound like, if she would stick with her style of the 80s, then people would say, well, she's doing the same stuff she did in the 80s.
Right.
You know, critics. Which is such a crazy thing. And then, oh, this sounds too 90s because it's alternative. I think what she achieved here is that it sounds almost timeless. It just sounds like
it does
good music. I think her voice sounds amazing. It sounds older, but I think it sounds even better.
Yeah, I
she
think
has a
so
little
too.
bit more like
mature.
Deeper. It sounds a little deeper. And I love that she really used like, you know, just common rock instruments, but it's not heavy or anything. It's just kind of good music and nice lyrics here with like dealing with age and with, I guess, also with like sickness and stuff. No? That's what she was singing about. So I think it's just really wonderful for like legacy artists or legacy bands to come out with music that, you know, it must be difficult to be such a star. You know, especially, I mean, she was, I guess, a lot bigger in the 80s, but hey, she's still Suzanne Vega.
Yeah.
So I love that she can still bring it, you know.
Absolutely.
And sound great. And I'm sure when she goes on tour, she has to do all of those hits.
Of course.
Know?
But it's nice that she's still on tour and not only playing the stuff that she's been playing for years, that she can also bring forth new and be able to play it live.
Yeah,
it does sound great.
I really love the very, very interesting and very cool style, and I think she looks great. She sounds great.
Totally.
She's winning.
I know. Right? I know. Absolutely. This was great. I really loved seeing the change because I also noticed that her voice sounds a lot more polished and just more mature, more lived in, you know?
Yes, and she kind of like, she doesn't do the whole, she does more singing.
Yeah, especially in this track. I don't know the others, but definitely just awesome. Awesome that she didn't just fall off the map. You know, she's staying around and relevant.
But it's so crazy because like there's always a sound, you know, like the 90s, the 80s, obviously, the 70s, and so the 2000s also have a sound. Remember when we think 2000s, it's like like this alternative stuff. And then the 2010s, remember that everything sounded like the Lumineers.
Yes.
It's a very distinct, everybody was doing the clapping and the banjo. But now in the 20s, I don't even know what is like the musical style that's like dominant. I think it's unfortunately the reggaeton. That's like it literally overcame.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that she's not doing that, you know, because that would be like a big no for me. So I love that she's sticking to, you know, what works.
Exactly. Yeah. And it still sounds like her. So thank you so much, Michael. This was absolutely wonderful. Yes. Very much enjoyed this. Thank you for bringing her back and for bringing more of her into my life. And also for your very, very sweet email. It's always great to know that you guys have a good time watching us and that you enjoy us enough to sponsor requests through Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah. Thank you very much for your support throughout the years. It's been wonderful to share these times with you, and hopefully we see more requests as time permits. But thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate all of you guys. If you enjoyed yourselves, please subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.